pay for the medical treatment that's rendered to them. And once we go to trial and they're convicted, and I'm confident that they will be convicted and they go off to prison, well, then I get to educate them if they so choose. I get to support that kind of nonsense. So like I said, my tax dollar is not being put back into my community to help my community. My tax dollars, along with other hardworking individuals, is being spent on craziness. You know, we're taking care of individuals who don't care for anyone, not themselves or anyone. Like I said, you know, I thought I lived in Washington, D.C. I didn't realize this was Kuwait, Iraq, Afghanistan. You know, every day a murder. It tore me up listening to my daughter coming in here telling me a friend had been shot. And I'm like, we just didn't have that when I was growing up. I'm 40 years old. I didn't know anybody who had ever been shot until March 30th, when my own child was gunned down. And I mean gunned down like something just terrible. Just blew my child's head right off, literally. Head, hole gaping in her head, just head wide open. Nobody will ever understand that experience except those who've gone through it. And I just hope and pray that not many more have to go through it, because that's just not, I can't even describe the emotions. One second you're up and you're functioning, the next minute I'm mad as hell, and I just feel like I could just do the worst to those individuals if I had the opportunity. The next minute I'm so depressed I don't even know how I'm going to move another Brichelle moment. You know, a Brichelle-less day, I should say. Every day I don't hear her. The reality sinks in more and more. I've never been away from my child more than a week. And that was when I was on travel with work. And the most recent when I went to Florida for Bike Week. And I asked her to go, but she had just started a little job up at the little cricket store. And she said, Mommy, I just started. I can't take off. You know, I got to be responsible like you taught me. And I said, okay, well, you let them know that Memorial Day, you're all mine. We're going on vacation. So her grandmother came and stayed with her the week that I went on vacation. Unfortunately, Memorial Day came. My daughter was not here. We didn't make it to Memorial Day vacation. I didn't get to have Mother's Day dinner at the restaurant that she reserved for us right after Valentine's Day. March 19th, she sent me an email. February 19th, I'm sorry. Sent me an email. She texted me. Then she called me because I didn't get back to her right away. Mommy, you get your text? And I was like, no, what's going on? And she's like, check your email. And I looked at my email, and there it was. She had made reservations over there on Pennsylvania Avenue for Fogo de Chao, the Brazilian restaurant. So I didn't get that. Like I said, March 30th, you know, my life ended right along with hers. I may physically still be here, but the life that I know is over. You know, the only thing that keeps me really going is fighting for this beautiful child and all these innocent people that have been gunned down in the streets. And not even just gunned down, beaten down, stabbed, however they've been killed. Just senseless acts of violence. It's just beyond belief. You know, and I just never thought I'd be a part of that statistic. I couldn't believe that you could harm any human being. But one as loving as that, I just can't believe that, you know, my child didn't die of an accident. My child didn't die of a disease. My child died because individuals intentionally